Healthy Natural Remedies. Tattoos have been around for centuries, serving as forms of self-expression, cultural identity, or simply as aesthetic adornments. However, concerns often arise about the long-term effects of tattooing, particularly regarding the fate of tattooing once it's injected into the skin. One common question that arises is whether tattoo ink stays in your blood. Let's delve into this topic to understand the truth behind it. The tattoos are nothing but deposits of ink into the lower epidermis and dermis of the skin. When a tattoo needle punctures the skin, it injects ink particles into the dermis, the second layer of the skin. The body's immune system recognizes these ink particles as foreign invaders and attempts to remove them. Immune cells called macrophages engulf the ink particles, intending to carry them away to the lymph nodes for elimination. However, the ink particles are too large for the macrophages to fully eliminate. Instead, the macrophages become trapped in the dermis, where they remain visible beneath the skin, creating the tattoo's permanent appearance. This process is why tattoos generally remain intact and visible over time. Most of the ink remains confined to the dermis and does not penetrate deeply enough to enter the bloodstream in significant quantities. The dermis, which is the second layer of the skin, contains hair follicles, capillaries, collagen, and other important tissues. Unlike the outer layer of the skin called the epidermis, the dermis does not constantly shed skin cells. This is why tattoos made in the dermis layer are permanent. Because the dermis has a lot of blood vessels, tiny amounts of tattoo ink may enter these vessels during the tattooing process. However, the body recognizes this ink as foreign material and sends white blood cells, especially macrophages, to break it down. So even if some ink particles enter the bloodstream, they do not stay there for long. But sometimes it leads to serious skin issues like redness, swelling, itching, or even anaphylaxis in severe cases. The tattoo machine contains needles that puncture the skin's surface and reach the dermis layer. These needles move up and down, depositing ink droplets into the dermis. The tattoo artist controls the depth and speed of the needle penetration to ensure proper ink placement. The ink deposited in the dermis layer is relatively stable and permanent. While tattoos may fade over time due to factors like sun exposure and aging, the majority of the ink remains in place for the long term. In conclusion, while tattoo ink does not enter the skin during the tattooing process, the amount that enters the bloodstream is minimal. Most tattoo ink remains trapped in the dermis, where it creates the tattoo's permanent design. That is all for today. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like and subscribe to Healthy Natural Remedies channel for more content. Feel free to leave comments below on what you would like to see in future videos. Until next time, take care. Shubham Bhavatu.